What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've posted. Just want to give you guys a quick update. So since taking a payout on this account, I had a big loss on Monday, and I'm realizing this more and more. You need to stop adding when we don't need to, right? And so today I actually had a good day. If you manage these days, you can kind of see that I would still be up maybe $2,600. And so I'm learning from that. And then Friday too. Now, the good thing about it, I have this account right here, and we are $800 over my $2,000 goal. We're at $2,800. And same thing, right? As I look at some of my big losses, I need to keep I talk about this all the time, but I need to keep my losses to about 200, 250 for it to still be profitable, right? And this is my focus right now. I'm looking at my profit factor, right? I'm not looking at win percentages. I'm looking at strictly profit factor, right? Because if I can get better at this and once again lose less, I'll be more profitable in the long run. Things that I'm trying to decide, and you guys can help me out with this, is should I take another payout or should I keep stacking? Remember, I told you guys my goal has been to get to $2,000, and anything over it is basically profit, and we can take profit. So I'm at this place now of like, do I want to get to a place of taking this 800, or do I want to keep building? Today, I missed out on a big gold trade, which would have resulted to about $2,700, right? So I would have had a net $1,600, net $1,800 day today, because I took a 250 loss to start off the morning. So trying to figure that part out. Some focuses that I have right now, and I've been getting some messages on like recommendations for new traders. If you're a new trader, I highly recommend, if I was starting back again from scratch, is trading smaller, right? And waiting for trades to come to you. But what I mean by trading smaller is if you're trading futures, you can trade the micros, right? So rather than NQ, you can trade MNQ. Rather than trading ES, you can trade MES. Rather than trading gold, you can trade the micro of gold, right? Which allows you to trade less, and then you can slowly start adding them in, okay? Another thing too is wait for trades to come to you, right? So there's always going to be a retest. Something I'm realizing more and more now is that there's always going to be a retest. Most times, most of us, right, we're waiting to get into entries where trades are either away from us or they're moving from us. And ideally, we want to wait for trades to, come to us. So if you look at this real quick, I will actually go to this gold trade, right? So ideally, and this is the trade I took on gold today. Let me actually switch over to gold so I can kind of show it to you. All right, so this is actually the trade I took on gold today. If we go to the 15-minute, I had a push down that came down, so right about here, right? And then this also takes me to my next point. Make sure you guys are also marking your levels, right? So there's a 15-minute level right about here, and oddly enough, I'm still getting used to gold. So I took a micro trade, and then right about here, it took me out. I flattened, and then ideally it went up. And if we turn on our, I've been having a lot of issues with Topstep, by the way. So so you can kind of see where my trades happened, right? So give or take right about here, and I sold early. I sold early because I was up already, and compared to NAS and NQ, it, once again, it moves very slow. But my TP originally was the high. So next time I'll probably hold it. But, this trade right here is about a $1,200 trade. If I stayed in a little bit longer or maybe left a runner, it would have been about $2,700 up here. Right. And so my focus and my recommendation for a lot of you is, wait for trades to come to you. Right. Ideally, switch over to the 15-minute if you need to, right, and wait for trades to come into you. Also looking at bigger time frames once you take a trade, help you stay in it. So same thing for me. If I would have waited this whole entire time with the 15-minute, I probably would still be in it. If I would have waited, let's just see the 30-minute, right? You would never really gotten out until like right about now, because this is your first bullish bearish candle. But you could also just wait until this fully closes the 30 minutes. All right, so those are some recommendations I recommend for you guys that are starting new and new traders. Let the trades come to you, and also trade smaller. Another thing that I've been doing too is just looking at different markets. Normally I like to trade NQ, I like to trade ES, but I've been looking at gold, right? Because I charted it and understood the big picture. So if I go to, here's a perfect example. If we go to the 4 hour on gold, you can see that we have a uptrend, right? And if we are drawing levels right here, you can see that right here we had a quote unquote retest to the level that created the high. We came back down to it. And so at some point, we were going to be targeting the highs, which we did. Okay. So, but if you're not looking at other markets, you won't know this, right? If you're just focused on NQ, you won't know this, right? And so I highly recommend that is look at different levels, set your markers, and then just wait for it to come to there. So if you would have waited hypothetically to a few days ago, you would have said, okay, like we're in a key area of buying, I can risk my low and then we can go up, right? And so that's pretty much it. But this is just a quick update of what's been going on. Ideally, I'm going to see how the rest of the week goes. But yeah, is look at different markets, wait for the trades to come to you, and always trade smaller. And then more importantly too, is take your time. Understand that it doesn't have to happen all in one day. It can happen, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Those of you guys that are still in the combine phases too, same exact thing, right? It can take months, right? But I highly recommend not manually resetting your account, right? If you have the auto renews going, just learn, just use it to learn. Use those times, the downtimes in there to learn, so that way you can practice trade and stuff like that. So hopefully that helps. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. But yeah, also let me know. Once again, should I withdraw the $800 for another payout, or should I just keep stacking, keep building, and then maybe get to 4,500 and then take $1,000 payout? So let me know your thoughts and see you guys in the next video.